What's up everybody, Garrison here with another video, and I am super excited for this one. Today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 13 Pro Max. We're going to be talking about everything photo and video. All right, I got it right here. Let me take off the case because you can see it with all its glory. Boom, boom, there it is, right there. Look how great this looks. It's the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I got it in the Sierra Blue. Probably see my fingerprints and smudges all over it. And this is a good looking phone. I came from the 8 Plus, so this is a huge upgrade. I've had this thing for 2 weeks now, and I feel like I've gotten to use the camera pretty well, especially in different situations. I wanted to test out how well it does in low light scenarios, and honestly, it did not disappoint. This thing is amazing. This thing is a beast. Me and my wife recently took a trip to Connecticut, Massachusetts, and I got to play with the low light, walking and driving around the streets of Boston. I was super impressed with how well it did. Since I did come from the iPhone 8 Plus, I never had the ultra wide camera, so it was really cool to play around with that. I've always loved the look of it. It kind of gives it like a whole behind the scenes GoPro kind of look, and I absolutely love that. Next we have cinematic mode, which is the wow factor of the iPhone 13. I was super excited to play around with this. Overall, I was pretty impressed with it. No, it's not perfect, but I think it's a step in a very exciting direction. I mean, you can shoot it and adjust what's in focus afterwards. Like that's insane. Right, here's some clips of my dog that I shot in cinematic mode. And as you can see, it's not the best. It's, you know, since her hair is all over the place, she's really fluffy. There's no defined line. So the roll off is kind of weird, you know, as far as like the background and the foreground and all that stuff. And I've gotten to play around with it a little bit, and I've noticed that if you adjust the f-stop afterwards, or obviously before you shoot, to kind of like, I don't know, anywhere between 4 and 5.6, that's kind of like the sweet spot. It's not so harsh between the background and the foreground, and it looks really good. And even when you're switching focus between your subject and the background or whatever it may be, I just love how smooth the roll of the focus is. It's not jerky, it's not going in and out. I think since it's pretty much capturing everything, I think that's why it's not jerky and it's really smooth. It looks really good. All right, next I want to talk about the photos, and can I say mind blown. It's insane what these cameras can do. The photos look so good. Here's some photos that we took while we were on our trip. Big thing that Apple was talking about was low light photos with this camera, and I definitely wanted to try that, test that out. I took some low light photos in Boston, and I think they look really good, especially when you edit them correctly. I think they look amazing. The images are still sharp, they're still clear. It's insane. I feel like it really does kind of match up with a mirrorless or a DSLR camera. Last but not least is the macro capabilities on this phone. I was super excited to play around with this. It was another huge selling point for me since I've never had a macro lens. I've never shot with macro, and now just having this on my phone, it's super cool, it's super convenient. I feel like the macro capabilities on this camera really stands out. I think it's really sharp, especially with really good lighting. It looks amazing. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more filmmaking and photography videos. Go out there and keep creating, everybody. I'll see you on the next video. Lavi wanted to say bye. Peace out, guys. I don't know why I gave her a man's voice. She's a girl, but yeah.